The power of vision boards and how they can create your dreams and make them a reality. I just want to start off with first saying that I was a complete hater of the vision board. Didn't know what one was. Thought it was something that little girls do, and they do like the paper mache or whatever with the glue and the magazines. And I'm like, yo, that's stupid. I don't want to do that. And so I did my first one, and it wasn't really like intense. I just put a background on my desktop that looked like some place that I wanted to live, some place where I wanted to go. And then I put a different one on my phone. And then maybe like 6 months later, I ended up going to Bali, and I was traveling around Nusa Penida, and I was like, oh my gosh, I've seen this place before. And it was the exact same desktop picture that I've had on my computer for 6 months. I didn't know where it was. I just was like, oh my gosh, this is the exact picture. I ended up taking a picture with that. And then same thing that happened when I was in the mainland of Bali. I went to this place called Hideout, and I found the exact Airbnb of where that was on the background of my phone. So those are just like a few examples. They were not like crazy, but it's like you when you like create an intention of like where you want to go, where you want to be, it just happens. And I was like a super big hater about it. And then I was like, whoa, like this actually works. And if you wait until the end, I'll tell you an example of how it's really been able to change my life recently. Like just something that just happened. And the way this happened was basically I hosted a New Year's Eve party with my friend Ellie over at my friend Leslie's house. And as I was presenting about setting your New Year's goals, I was talking about the power of vision boards. And if you don't really know what a vision board is, it's basically creating your goals, like a visual representation of your goals, like throughout your whole entire life. And you kind of like visualize exactly what you want in the future. And since we are all like visual human beings and manifesting human beings, like if you see it, you be it and you become it and it becomes your reality. Right. So I'm a visual person for sure. So once I start seeing things, it becomes my reality. um, I was talking about the power of the vision board, and then I described how, maybe 3 months ago, I did a presentation, my first presentation on breath work. I did kind of like a workshop, and there was like maybe 30 people there, right? And then for New Year's Eve, I did my next presentation that was about 50 people there. And these were like the first two presentations I've ever done in this realm, right? And then I described that on my vision board there's a picture of me that I created with ChatGPT of me speaking in front of like thousands of people, like me with like my hair down in jeans, like putting out my hands. And I said this out to everybody. And then about 5 minutes later, after I did my presentation, somebody came up to me and they were like, hey, like I see this. I really loved your presentation. I have a whole bunch of events coming up in the next couple months, and the first couple are like would be like 50 to 100 people, and the last one will be thousands, and we would love to have you be a speaker at our event. Bam. Like out of the blue, like this idea of me speaking in front of thousands of people was just like something that was like, oh man, that would be really cool. Like that would be really really cool before I died, to speak in front of thousands of people, feel that energy, feel that nervousness, feel that fear, but then turn that fear into excitement. That's what I wanted to feel, and I wanted to be able to share my message to everyone. And all of a sudden, the universe just kind of presented me with this opportunity because I spoke it out loud, I visualized it, and it has happened. So actually, I have two speaking events coming up. One will be this Sunday, and the next one will be Peace Festival, which is about an hour and a half northeast of Orlando, and will be on the 25th. And then there's three more events going on. So I'm basically going to prepare myself for, the big, the big one where there's going to be thousands of people. And it hasn't happened yet. I don't know exactly how it's going to go down, but it's just the opportunity that presented itself. That's a big deal for me. And I have like probably 15, 20 different things on my vision board. And if you don't have a vision board, that's okay. But if you're interested in trying it out, like the first thing I did was I Googled images, like, oh, I wanted a two-story yurt with black made out of black bamboo. Bam. But the cool thing that I learned is that you can use ChatGPT, which is a free app, and you could type in whatever you want. You could say, you could describe yourself, right? Like tall, blonde, green-eyed man next to, a beautiful woman, right? And you'd see it as like if you're single, and you could be like, oh wow, like that seems really good. You can even describe the physical characteristics that you're looking for in your partner. And it's just such a powerful tool that using AI and ChatGPT that just adds more value to the vision board. So that's kind of what I described in this workshop that I did. So if you're new to doing a vision board, it's the start of 2025. If you have some goals coming in and you want to create a visual representation of them, then just check out going online and or check out ChatGPT. It's a really great tool. And then what you can do is just buy some printer paper, print it out. And what I did is I put it on my mirror. Uh, so every time I brush my teeth, I look at my vision board. So that's just one thing that's coming to fruition. I have a whole bunch of other ones, and I'm ready for them to just keep coming in. Boom, boom. Because like when you tell like the universe or just people in general what your goals are, what you're looking for, what you want to do, like they don't like how do other people know that they can help you if they don't know what you want? So once you say that into existence, sometimes it just happens. And when you keep seeing it every day, like for me, twice a day, every time I brush my teeth, I look at my vision board, it just becomes part of your memory. So you can bang it out. Boom. This is part of my vision board. This is part of my vision board. This is part of my goal. And if you just kind of list it off, it's to me, it's not as empowering as actually seeing with your eyes. Like I have a picture of a blue Ford Raptor on an island that I created with AI. So instead of just being like, I want a Ford Raptor, like I know exactly what that picture looks like. I know where the palm trees are. I know what color it is. I know that the sunroof is down. I know there's a surfboard in the back. Like it's very, very specific to exactly what I want. And that's what you can do with AI. And I know some people are like, oh, AI sucks. AI is taking over the world. Like whatever. AI is here and you can use it for a very beautiful tool, and ChatGPT is awesome. So if you want to have the best, most smart friend right in your pocket, ChatGPT is the way to go. So if you guys are interested in using a vision board, comment your questions, comments, your concerns down below on how to get started. Like I said, if you want to, just use ChatGPT, print them out, put them on a place like that you look at once or twice a day, so you can just kind of embody that, be it, and become it. So thank you guys so much for being here. I will keep you updated on. I think the one on this Sunday, I'm going to create do a live stream if you guys want to be there with me. And it'll be from 5 to 8. So I don't know exactly when I'm going to speak, but I'm going to speak for about 15 to 20 minutes to high school kids about um, emotional intelligence, intimacy, and a little bit of sex ed. I'm going to keep it rated G, but definitely some sex ed in there, and just basically tell my story, where I was, where I am, and they can take what they want from it. So thank you guys so much for being here. Have a beautiful night, and I'll see you tomorrow.